Welcome to our town. Fall is finally here. To celebrate, my wife bought me a new tie and a long sleeve shirt with the bite and the chill in the air. Fall is finally here. The autumn colors are starting to change. Many of the events of the fall took place just this past weekend. Halloween, homecoming at the University of Laverne, celebrating its 102nd year here in our town. And of course, this weekend also is an activity that we have here in our city twice a year. In this case, it's the National Hot Rod Association's fall event, their final event of the year here at the Fairplex Speedway, or the raceway. We'll be talking with Robert Rodriguez about the new contract, a new 15-year lease at the LA County Fairgrounds in conjunction with Fairplex, cities of Pomona and Laverne, and what the implications are for that new contract, and what the Hot Rod Association has done to make our soundscape, which is another part of our town, a little bit more bearable during these two long weekends, one here in the fall and the other taking place in February, is it, Dave? And that's, what is that event? The Winter Nationals, which is the kickoff event for the National Hot Rod Association. They're willing to be good neighbors to us. We're going to work towards that end. We've asked Robert Rodriguez, our city councilman, head of security at the University of Laverne, a resident here in our city, and a person who's just taken a trip to Acámbaro, Mexico. We're going to ask him about our sister city, Acámbaro, also. Also on this program, we're going to be visiting the dedication of the new Laverne Heights Elementary Auditorium. And we'll be looking at the new addition to Veterans Hall, community center for Laverne. Ask Carla Sullivan how that'll influence our programs. And then we're going to end our show with a visit to the country fair at Heritage Park. Have you been to Heritage Park? It's truly one of the special places in Laverne. We're going to take you there. Again, the soundscape is reminding us that this is the beginning day of the qualifying for the World Championships of the National Hot Rod Association, and we're going to talk to Robert Rodriguez about our agreement with them. Robert Rodriguez, to the tune of the National Hot Rod Association cars running behind us on their preliminary days. Robert's our city council member, head of security at the University of Laverne, and friend to the city and to all who know him.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that.
We're glad to have you here on our town today in our gazebo. We are going to have the background music of the hot rods going off. We understand that a new agreement has been reached with Fairplex, Pomona, and Laverne for a new 15-year lease for the National Hot Rod Association.
It takes quite a history that Winter Nationals and the council, gosh, been close to 7-8 years now has been working with them, and hopefully it's obvious
we're still going to have some noise,
I'm sure.
And now the
relationship that we have with the NHRA at this time.
We just had Red Ribbon Week, Robert, and throughout our town we saw indications of
after meeting. This is a pledge, and I want you to remember it all.
Thinking about what this is all having to do with, and we're going to find a spot here in council meeting and we're going to present a proclamation to you.
Time with the advent of some monies, which was presented to the Red Ribbon Committee, which is
bib overalls worn with flaps down. This is
my vernacular there, but that's just part of.
like a scalp.
Yeah.
Something like that.
distributed at $10 a year. Now we qualified for that, and we got our first 10,000, and with that.
That's one thing else that you need to watch and be wary of.
It's cool.
I don't even think it's just
They just everywhere, and it's just really a wonderful thing. So,
different color shoes, you know. That's the difference. But some children
Off the guy's shoes just for wearing them.
It's more neighborhood, pride, family, Black Street families.
about 8 college students that want to do one-on-one with some of the youngsters. So I think it's exciting, and it's really getting off the ground and doing real well, I think.
Robert, you just came back from Acámbaro, Mexico, in the state of Guanajuato, sister city to Laverne. What was the purpose of this trip? What did you accomplish while you were there?
This trip was different in that it was made up of 15 people, some city, mostly Rotary people. The president of Rotary, Bill Harford, and the international chairman, Garbus Yeryegan, you know Garbus, went down there with the intention of distributing some monies, not money cash, but monies through the food, beans, rice, whatever they could purchase in that city and distribute with the help of the Rotary Club in Acámbaro. We were pleasantly surprised in that the Rotary Club of Acámbaro had some projects in mind, and also the new president, Lalo Chacon, who's a wonderful guy. They have a couple of projects, and it ended up that Rotary here can help with both projects, and we're excited about it. The one project is called Green Leaf, and it's I guess it's a worldwide Rotary project. I wasn't aware of it until I was down there, and being the interpreter, well, I had to be in on every segment of it. I interpret English to Spanish and Spanish to English, and I enjoy it. It's been fun. But this Green Leaf project is growing crops, which would give employment to some people. Then it also includes buying the machinery to produce that crop to make some kind of a powder which helps undernourished children with their health. The other project was really exciting, is that we don't understand this problem in our part of the country because our water system is one of the best water systems in the world. However, there's a village outside of Acámbaro that has about 500 people, and it has gone down from 800 in the last few years for people dying, people leaving because of this problem. They don't have any clean water other than what the city can bring out in a truck once a week and fill up their 50-gallon drums, and they use that for cooking purposes, etc. And then in that same village, there's a few ponds that is shared by cattle and chickens, and the people actually use that for bathing and for washing clothes, and it can't lead to anything healthy.
Yeah.
So the Rotary Club is also going to help with monies in that arena, and the president of Acámbaro was elated over that. That whole project will be $40,000, but the city will get some help from the state of Guanajuato for that. The Rotaries are going to involve themselves with the machinery and the pumps to get it out of the ground, and then they're going to talk about distribution later. So those are the two exciting things that happened in Mexico, and it was just really a nice trip and really fruitful. I have to commend the Rotary Club for their alertness to be able to change the project in the middle of the stream, and their willingness to help not only with one project but 2 projects. I think it was really a good trip for that to that extent.
What do you think, in closing, is special about our little town of Laverne?
Well, Maybe I should put it this way. I've had an opportunity a few times to job opportunities in another part of the state, and when it came right down to it, it was because of Laverne. Didn't want to leave it. Didn't want to leave these friends, and I see also when people retire, lots of times they leave and get a little place somewhere, and that's kind of nice. But for me, when I retire, I think I want to be here with my friends, and this is my town. This is where I'm going to die, right here. Yeah. Well, not in your gazebo, I hope, but.
Will you promise to come and visit and pick my avocados? And,
I love your avocados.
Share a cool drink with me?
I will do that. Sure.
Robert Rodriguez, thank you so much for being with us today. Recently, the Laverne Heights Elementary School Auditorium was renovated. From time to time, it takes a person with the initiative and the desire to make things happen. And Mel Laverne has been just such a person. On October 27th, the Laverne Heights Elementary School Auditorium was dedicated. It's a project of the Friends of Laverne and the Bonita Unified School District. This historic auditorium was built in 1937. Restoration included rewiring these chandeliers and wall sconces, and then refinishing all the wood and the beams, repairing, refinishing, and painting the walls and ceiling, and removing and refinishing as well as repairing the seats, and then sanding and refinishing the maple floors. There are still around 30 seats waiting to be adopted at $100 each. And funds are still needed for window drapes and for the stage curtains. The dedication went ahead even though there's still work to be done. Well, the celebration at the Metrolink station in Pomona took place October 26th, and we were there as the very first train returned from Los Angeles. There's some controversy about the noise early in the morning and late again in the afternoon, and there's even some controversy about Union Station being used by the commuter line. But that day was a wonderful celebration of the new commuter line, Metrolink.
Just think of all the fun I'll miss if I miss that airplane train. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes
concludes our part of this afternoon's festivities, which are just getting underway. Now remember, Metrolink is here for all of us, so let's take advantage of it. And the best part of all this week, Metrolink is free.
All aboard for LA. I'll be back again. Think of all the fun I'll miss before this.
Did you get it? Huh? Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, it was nice.
Did you spend the day in town then?
Yeah.
Find enough things to do?
Too much walking.
Too much walking.
Too much walking. My feet are killing me.
Will you write it again?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Good. Well, whether it be the Metrolink train horn or the Hot Rod Association vehicles going off, at times it gets noisy around Laverne. But once you travel with us to the northern part of our city, to Heritage Park, we were there for the Country Fair.
Yeah, peel them oranges.
These oranges aren't right.
Oh, well, now you know part of the fun. They're not being right.
No, no teeth.
And I'll stay right now. True that I lost you. Am I not the only one? After all, this pain and sorrow, darling, think what she done.
How we doing, judges? Anybody getting close at all? Got a couple getting close. Hands only, mouth only, no hands. Come on, eat that watermelon. Hold that rind up when you're done, and we'll look at it.
She was a girl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. A good old-fashioned girl with heart so true. One who loved nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that Mary's heroes had. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven blessed me. What a blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie. 'Twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore that tulip, and I wore a big red rose. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. In a search everywhere I know, but I can't find a trace of a girl in this place, so there's nothing to do but go. I'll be riding that midnight train when it's leaving, and I'm going away to stay. Always wanted to know where the engine did go, gonna go where it takes me today. Ellis! She said she would stay to the end, but she's proving untrue. How sweet love is true when I'm riding that train again. I'll be riding that midnight train when it's leaving, and I'm going away to stay. Always wanted to know where the engine did go, gonna go where it takes me today. That old train pulled out in the rain, seen her leave with the stars up above. Like a hound on the trail, carrying the mail, it'll take me away from that love. I'll be riding that midnight train when it's leaving, and I'm going ready to stay. Always wanted to know where the engine did go, gonna go where it takes me today. Gonna go where it takes me today. I always wanted to know where the engine would go. Gonna go where it takes me today.
Thank you. How about some watermelon eating music here? Eat that watermelon, come on. Come we doing, judges? Anybody getting close? Oh. Eat some more. They say eat more than red. Go ahead and talk to them, judges. Eat all that red up. Come on, get it down to the green. I like the chances of this little guy right here in front. I'm cheering for him. Hey, judges, right over here. How's this one look? You got a first place, second place. Come on, we need a third place. Come on. How we doing? Have we got 3 winners? Okay. Let's have some hand for the winners. Come on forward for your ribbons. Step up on that box, young lady. Is this the first, who the first place winner is? What's your name? Tiffany. Tiffany, congratulations. Here's your ribbon. And second place is right here. And this young man's name is? Joshua. Joshua, congratulations. The red ribbon is yours. And this girl back here? Veronica. Veronica, congratulations. Okay.
Well, if you missed the country fair this year, we'll hope they'll be having it again next year, along with the many activities that take place at our Heritage Park. Concerts in the summer, the pumpkin patch, the harvest gathering, all of these activities for the residents of our community. And between those events, it's a wonderful time to go and listen to the birds singing and the stream running. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you for joining us on Our Town.